All right, I think I did a good job at proving to you that with the internet, you can easily find deals, find their values, their rental values, all the little details that you need to know about a property. But now you're telling me, Steve, I'm sitting at the edge of my seat. I am not going to buy a property if I can't see it. So, of course, you're going to go through the program. You will see how you're going to get your agents to send you pictures, your property managers, your inspectors. And after this section, I'll show you how to find all these people very easily for free. Don't worry about it. I've got every single angles covered. We're not going to cover exit strategies. One thing that I want you to find out, though, before we actually go and surf these sites that I want to show you in a second, I want you to go find out the demographics about an area, bestplaces.net. Very important to know your exit strategies. This is going to be a 30-second tutorial, but exit strategies meaning, okay, you know what, I bought a property, but how am I going to make money with it? Am I going to rent it? Am I going to sell it? Am I going to do this? Am I going to do that? You need to know. If we're going to buy a property, we need to know wow, I like that. Percentage change recently, 17%. What does that mean? Properties are dramatically going up. So since 2000 to 2009, people have been moving into that area with a growth of 17%. So now let's go take a look at, okay, people. What kind of people do we find? Population, 70,000. Population density, 3,000 people. Population change, median age of 30 years old. Hey, that's rental, so watch out. We got to make sure. Household. Household income? Oh, no, number of houses, 22,000. Household size, 2.6. Have no clue what that means. Male population, 51. Female, 49. It's pretty equal. Married population, 35. There's a lot of singles. So this, to me, sort of looks like more of a rental area, but we're going to confirm that. Single population, 65. Now let's go into health. Not important. Economy, housing, crime. Crime's pretty important. So on a scale, you're not gonna like that, but there's a violent crimes and property crimes is 8 on a scale of 10, so 80%. So it's not that great, but hey, if people are buying in the area, it's still very good. Property crimes, 6, okay? So hey, watch out. Put alarm systems, make sure you lock the doors and that kind of stuff, and you're fine. We're not going to live in it. If our realtor can show us that there's at least 10 people in the last 3 months that purchased the property in there, I'm happy. That's not even what I wanted to show you at all. I'm looking for medium home age. Okay, so the average age of a property is 41. Medium home cost. So the average cost is 143,000. Home appreciation -5. That's okay because everywhere is going down like 40%. Home owners 38. Okay, so we just proved that this is more of a rental property. Very, very important to know this because we're not going to start selling properties where it's all tenants around. People don't like that. 52% of homes are tenant and 10% are vacant. That's not great either, but it's still good enough for me. I'm okay with the statistics. So now we found the property, we know what it's worth, rental meter, we know the rents in the area, and now we know the demographics of the place. Now let's go fly the area. You say, Steve, what do you mean fly? Well, first let's go drive, okay? Let's jump into our virtual car and let's go to Google and then you click maps, okay? Or you can go google.com/maps. Okay, let's go plug in our address. Ridge, Atlanta, zip code 30318. Let's see if that works. Ridge. All right. Hey, let me give you a quick crash course too. You can know the age of an area by the streets, okay? Very simply. When there's curves, they only started doing that in the 80s. When you see only, this is not it here, but when you see only grids, you're looking at, 80s and before, okay? But let's go to our property. So now, okay, fine, we're just looking at a map. We're looking at satellite view. It's not that great. I like the area. Look at all the forest. Look at that. I like that because that's great for resale. Now let's take our little man that you see here and drag him to this area right. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's our property right there. Let's start rolling down the street in our virtual car. Now, keep in mind, I usually don't do this because I don't care what it looks like. If my realtor says, Steve, buyers in Atlanta like what it looks like, fine, I'm happy with that. But let's keep driving. You're stubborn. I'm also stubborn. I respect that. This is the house we're looking to buy right here. That is cute. You don't even need to paint this place. Look at that. You can zoom in. Of course, it's not like amazing quality, but look at that. Built in 2006. You got cement slab entrance. You got nice wooded area. Wow, this is a fantastic property. Keeping the lights on so it's still vacant when they took the pictures. Let's keep driving down. Neighbors, that's cute. Brand new also. Well maintained. Hey, look at this. We found ourselves a fantastic deal. And we're in the forest. I love that. I mean, in Ottawa, how much do people pay to be behind a forest? Now, we're in Atlanta, a place where there's what do we say? I can't remember, but at least 5 million people. But we're buying a house behind the forest here, guys. That's insane. Okay, so now, I drove down the street. Now, let's act like Donald Trump here and say, let's go grab our chopper. Maps.live.com. It's actually, I apologize, it's actually Bing Maps, but it doesn't matter. Maps.live.com or Bing, as you can see here, bing.com/maps. Now let's plug in our address again. Let's go take the exact same way it's written here. Now, isn't that cool? Isn't that wicked? We are real estate investors actually driving in Atlanta, and look at this. Look, actually, no. Let's not jump the guns. Let's plug the address. Sorry, I'm actually excited for you here. I didn't paste. 913 Ridge, Atlanta. Okay, it's gonna search. It's actually pretty quick now. But I want to show you something. You say, well, Steve, honestly, I want to go and rent a car myself and drive by it. Okay, well, while you're in the plane, can you do this? Let's type up, this is my regular day. Okay, I found this. I'll contact the agent, make an offer. Now, what do I do next? Okay, let's pretend I found another deal. We don't have time to look at another deal right now. But let's say we found something in Dallas. Okay, Dallas. Boom, 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 boom. Let's take our little man and say, okay, I think this here, let's pretend that's the house we're looking at. Can you do that if you're going to fly everywhere? Now let's pretend this was a neighborhood with homes. I'm showing you a horrible example, but can you do that if you're taking the plane all the time when you want to go see a home? No, you can't. I can literally buy homes in 2 different parts of the country within a click of a button. Just flying. Look, I'm flying over. Let's see if I like homes here. Look at that. There we go. Look at this. This is awesome. I can literally drive on the internet. Actually, these are really cute houses. Interesting. But besides the point. Now let's go in our chopper. We said, Steve, you said, I'm going to be like Donald Trump. So let's see what I mean. Let's click on the button that says Aerial Bird's Eye View. This is something you got to combine both Google and Bing Maps because Google will not allow you to do that. So this is our property right here. You see what I mean by we're in a chopper right now? Isn't that cool? We can literally flip around now. Okay, this is our house. Okay, let's zoom. House is fine. I love the yard. It's behind a forest. There's a dirt road. That's weird. Huh. So, okay, somebody could potentially build a house here, but we're investors. Tenants don't care about that. And let's go see if we like the neighborhood, because I want to make sure that there's no vandalism, other foreclosures. It's hard because it's all wood. I mean, wood is great. Let's zoom out. But you see what I mean? We're actually literally flying the neighborhood right now. And we're looking for board ups right now, okay? That's what I'm doing. I'm looking, do I see blue tarps on roofs? Blue tarps mean that, they've got water leaking in the house and they can't afford to pay for a new roof. Sorry guys, I can't. There we go. Fantastic. So look at the area. See this, it's commercial and it's far, so we're close to a major road. That's good. It's all new construction around. That's awesome. I mean, this is an area where it's all in revitalization completely. New houses, no board ups. This is a phenomenal deal. I love the area. You can keep flying around all day long. Ah, here's a blue tarp. Okay, it's hard to see. I've got a good eye because I've been doing this for a while now. Is this a blue tarp too? Let's confirm. Doesn't even look like the same time. Oh boy, that's a fire. That's even worse. Okay, so hey, I can't remember where it was, but let's say we got 3 roof problems. I'm trying to find a foreclosure for you, but I really can't find one because windows are supposed to be black on this map, and when you see it, see that's a fire. That's bad. Okay, there's the blue tarp we saw, and it was the car that's purple. So we actually only saw one. Okay, so we see a burnout, and we saw a blue tarp. Foreclosures, I don't see any. Because you can literally see in the windows if they're not black. If they're white, it's because that's a foreclosure. This is debatable, but that looks like it's blinds in the house. Or I'm completely lost right now. I can't remember where the house was. But let's say it's on the same neighborhood. So let's go back in our sheet. And I had showed you a place here. Here. Vacant lots. I won't put any vacant lots, obviously, because we didn't have anything. But let's put out boarded up homes. Well, let's say that burnout was a board up. Obviously, no one's living in it. I put 1. How many tarps did we see? Theoretically, we saw 1, but we'll put 2. Commercial, we saw none. It was too far. So, in the 50-yard radius, we only see 3. But let's pretend that there was also 2. Oh, okay. Let's pretend there was 3. No. Boom. Line goes back. So if there's more than 5 board ups or commercial properties directly backing onto the property or a tarp properties, it means that it's a bad area because people aren't taking care of their homes, and my program automatically calculates that, boom, it's not a deal anymore. So that's why it's very important to look and fly over the areas like this. So that's pretty much it. That's how we're able to go and fly around and purchase multiple properties during one day because we're seeing everything right now. Now, of course, we're going to build our power team. We're going to send people we trust to make sure that it's still... sorry, I'm talking here, but I want to see the sign. We still got to make sure that we're able to get all the hard data from our realtor. So we're going to send the camera and you FedEx it over to the realtor and say, Mr. Realtor, Mrs. Realtor, I want you to shoot a live video feed of the whole property to make sure that I like it and put it on my website or, you know, on Google, on YouTube or anything, and I'll take a look at the videos, okay? So we get this idea, but we also get an actual live person going through the properties to be able to look at everything for us. So that gives you a phenomenal idea. And now I'll show you how to build that power team very easily.